I hope you're buckled down, ready to go.
All righty. We are set to go to MFL-Mar-Mac. Will move to our right, and Decorah will move to our left here in the first half. Ron Rindell, Dan Sickles, and Tracy Williams are your officiating crew here tonight.
Well, I tell you what, let's see what can happen here. We're going with a little more size inside here.
The tap will be between McShane and Sarah Zidlicki. Dan Sickles has the ball, bounces it once, tosses it in the air. The ball caromed around and taken by Sandra Zidlicki in the front court to our left for Decorah. Kicks it back in the midcourt area to Isabel Iverson. Tried to get it to Kayla Quando. It's over her head and out of bounds. And at the MFL-Mar-Mac bench, the Bulldogs will get possession number one.
First possession, we never looked toward the basket. Isabel had an opportunity to go to the basket there for a good little shot or a layup, and she didn't even take a look at it.
Kylie Pika over on the right wing to Haley Vogt. Top of the key to Kennedy McShane over on the left side to Kylie Pika. Pika driving left baseline, works on Iverson. Left of the circle to Shantae Dron. She'll take a dribble, pass on the right side to Haley Vogt. Decorah playing zone. Vogt drives into the lane, takes an 8-footer, no good. Sandra Zidlicki the rebound for Decorah. Now to Kayla Quando, who jogs up the center of the floor. Quando passes on the right side to Isabel Iverson. Iverson to the free throw line, try to get it back to Skring. The ball pinballed around and taken away by MFL-Mar-Mac. It was Dron that got it. It was Zidlicki that fouled her on the way out. Sandra picks up the game's first foul. We're 49 seconds in. It is 0-0 Decorah and MFL-Mar-Mac.
And that is a foul you do not want to see her get. 100 yards from nowhere, and really no reason to foul.
Up into the front court comes MFL-Mar-Mac in the person of Pika. Pika passed underneath towards Harms. She bobbled it, tried to get it back on the right wing to Vogt, and it's knocked out of bounds by Kayla Quando.
Active hands, good defense.
At the Decorah bench, MFL-Mar-Mac will look to get it in bounds. Getting a 3 count is Vogt. Gets it in on the right wing to Pika. Pika works on Abby Hudson underneath at the right block to Harms. Harms put up the shot from 5, no good. Rebound pulled down by Taylor Skring for Decorah. On the right side of Kayla Quando, underneath the Sarah Zidlicki to Kayla Quando right of the circle. Right corner to Skring. Skring driving right baseline, put up the shot, no good, but a foul is called.
Hey, we got a shot, Darren. That's what we needed here.
MFL-Mar-Mac will have their first foul. Guilty party Kennedy McShane. Taylor Skring, who had 10 points in the season opener against Cedar Rapids Xavier, will go to the line to shoot 2. We're a minute 21 into the game, no score, and the first free throw up and good.
This is something I did not see the other night against Xavier. Taylor making that move, trying to make something happen up the line. That bodes well for us, Darren.
Skring will have another. It is up, front rim, back iron, and drops to the bottom of the hoop. 2-0 at Decorah leading MFL-Mar-Mac. Along the right baseline, Vogt couldn't handle the hot pass from Kylie Pika. It goes out of bounds, and Decorah will play it from the far end. Abby Hudson looks to get it in bounds, does so to Taylor Skring. Now to Abby Hudson. Abby dribbles with the right hand across the timeline to the front court to our left, driving left of the lane, drives to the left baseline, kicks it high on the left to Kayla Quando. Quando on the dribble, stopped and had it knocked away, and she traveled with it.
I don't have any idea why everybody that gets a pass has to dribble. I don't understand that, Darren. Somebody could explain that to me. I would love to know the answer.
6:19 to play, first quarter. 2-0 Decorah leads. MFL ball shooting to our right. Pika up into the front court against Abby Hudson. Over on the left side to Shantae Dron. Dron dribbles to the top of the key. Jump pass right corner to Pika. Pika dribbles to the right wing. Right of the circle to Dron. Dron driving right baseline against Skring. Now to Pika. Pika steps up to a 17-footer. It's an air ball long. Rebound Sarah Zidlicki for Decorah. Now to Abby Hudson, who dribbles up on the front court to our left. Abby on the dribble, midcourt area. Passes on the right side to Kayla Quando. Quando left side to Skring, driving in, puts it up, in, and a foul is called. Taylor Skring with her 4th point, and she'll have the opportunity at the 3-point play. Foul Rebecca Harms, her first, team second.
Love to see this, Darren. That's exactly what needs to happen and what we're seeing there.
In Maddie McEnany for Decorah. Out Sandra Zidlicki for Decorah. Brianna Doyle into the game for Decorah as well. First and only for Stirring, up and good. It's Taylor Stirring 5, MFL-Mar-Mac nothing. Up the right side comes Pika. Pika on the dribble. Goes top of the key to Drawn. Drawn right corner to Vogt. Vogt driving left to the lane. Drives into the lane. Put up the shot. No good. And a foul is called. Either Doyle or Sarah Zidlicki. Take your pick. The foul is going to be on Sarah Zidlicki, her first, team's second. 5-0 Decorah. We're 2.5 minutes into the game. Senior Haley Vogt to the free throw line for the Bulldogs. First free throw up and good.
Our defense has looked again very good tonight, Darren. We're doing a good job on the defensive end.
Second free throw up and good. A 5-2 lead for Decorah. 5:29 to play first quarter. Up into the front court comes Abby Hudson. Hudson with it between the circles, passes to Doyle on the left wing. Passes in the left corner to Hudson. Underneath the left block to Maddie McEnany. Up and under move, put up the shot, no good. Sarah Zidlicki got the rebound, put it up, no good. And a McEnany pass to Hudson on the left wing went through her hands and out of bounds. And that will be turnover number
4, Darren. Too many. 4 too many.
In the first 3 minutes of the game. 5-minute mark, first quarter, 5-2 Decorah. Haley Vogt, right wing, top of the key to Kennedy McShane, right side to Pika. Three-pointer is up from the right side, no good. Rebound taken in the lane by Sarah Zidlicki for Decorah. Now to Abby Hudson, who walks up into the front court to our left. 5-2 Decorah, 4:45 to play first quarter. Hudson underneath the McEnany at the left block, put up the shot, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Bulldogs. It was McShane that got it. McShane driving in, had it stripped by Stirring. Ball goes out of bounds. McShane hit it last, and Decorah will have possession.
Yep. It's good defense again, Darren. They hustled down the floor and knocked the ball loose.
Stirring will look to get it inbounds, does so to Abby Hudson. Abby dribbles up into the front court against Haley Vogt's defense. Tries the behind the back dribble. Ball goes to the floor. Vogt steals it for MFL. Ahead to Pika. She lost control of the ball. Eventually it goes to Kennedy McShane. Right side Shantae Drine. Put up the shot. No good. And McEnany fouled her in the act. 4:17 to play first quarter. 5-2 the score. And McEnany will get her first foul on the team's third. And a 30-second timeout is going to be taken here by Coach Storhoff. 4:17 to play here in the quarter. It's a 5-2 lead for for Decorah on MFL-Mar-Mac.
You know, MFL has yet to make a shot. We're doing a good job of keeping that from happening because we're cleaning the boards down there pretty well. The exception was on that last shot, which was kind of a wild one there. We weren't able to corral that one, and we end up with a foul. But the turnovers, we got to do a better job of getting shots because I really do believe that they're not very strong on the inside, and I think we can take advantage of that. But we got to get the ball to them without losing it.
4:17 to play here in the first quarter. It is a lead of 5-2 for Decorah. Going to the free throw line is Shantae Drawn, a senior for the Bulldogs. There's been 5 fouls in this game. 4 have been in the act of shooting. First free throw up and in for Drawn. 5-3 the lead for Decorah.
King Searsland would have loved that. Nothing but net. He used to pride himself on not hitting the rim.
Second free throw up, no good. Rebound down to Maddie McEnany for Decorah. He leaves it for Abby Hudson. Abby Hudson in the backcourt, dribbles across the timeline to our left. Hand pass Taylor Stirring. Stirring gets a step down the lane underneath the McEnany left block, puts it up for 2. First bench points of the game, Maddie with her first 2. 7-3 Decorah, halfway point first quarter.
Great assist by Stirring there, getting here the ball in a good position.
On the right side with it is Haley Vogt. Goes top of the key to Kennedy McShane. Left side to Drawn. Right of the circle to Pika. Pika right baseline for a jumper up by McShane. No good. Rebound loose on the floor. And a foul is going to be called in the battle for the loose ball. I believe it's going to be on Decorah. And it's going to be on Maddie McEnany. She picks up her second, and the team's 4th. So MFL will have the ball baseline right, front court to our right. Trailing by 4, 7-3, 3:40 to play first quarter. Lob pass inbounds to McShane at the right block. Put up the shot, no good. Skirring had the rebound punched out of her hands, but it's finally corralled by Brianna Doyle. Now off to Abby Hudson. Dribbles up in the front court to our left. Abby Hudson with a hand pass attempted towards Taylor Skirring. It's taken away by Ron, and Skirring, out of frustration, fouls her.
Why don't we pass the ball before the defense comes on us, Darren? Early in the year.
Into the game for Decorah comes Isabel Iverson. In there was Sandra Zittelke, Brianna Doyle, Abby Hudson, and Taylor Skirring. 3:22 to play first quarter. A 7-3 lead for Decorah. Passing on the right side, Haley Vogt. Vogt against Doyle, driving to the baseline, try to dump it underneath towards Harms. Loose ball taken by Sandra Zittelke for Decorah. Out of Taylor Skirring. Taylor dribbles up into the front court. Passes on the right side to Iverson. Iverson right corner to Hudson. Underneath the Zittelke. Turnaround shot from the right block. No good. Rebound Haley Vogt for the Bulldogs. Vogt dribbles up into the front court. Passing on the right side to Pika. Underneath at the right block to Harms. Put up the shot and good. Harms with the first field goal for the Bulldogs. 7-5 Decorah. 2:44 to play first quarter. Skirring up into the front court to our left. Goes to the top of the key, and Hudson. Hudson with the head and shoulder fake, driving in the lane underneath the Zittelke left block. Left wing to Iverson, a three-pointer barely grazed iron. Doyle got the rebound, kicks it out to Hudson. 20-footer left side is an air ball. Rebound will go out of bounds, and it will be Decorah basketball. Last touch by the Bulldogs. 2:23 to play first quarter. 7-5 the score. Decorah on top. Skirring lob pass towards Zittelke. Ball knocked away, taken away by Pika. Pika quickly ahead to Vogt. Vogt will lay it up and in. Vogt with 4, and the Bulldogs tied up at 7 with 2:14 to play here in the first quarter. Skirring with it in the backcourt, dribbles across the timeline. Passes on the right side to Hudson. Hudson takes a couple of dribbles underneath towards Zittelke at the right block, and a foul is called on Rebecca Harms, who will pick up her second, team's third. 2:01 to play here in the quarter. Each team with a touchdown and an extra point to this point.
That was a good entry pass there, Darren. Nice look. Had it set up. The only thing left was to foul Zittelke, or she had a layup.
Skirring will trigger baseline right, front court to our left. Lob pass into Sandra Zittelke right of the circle to Iverson, top of the key to Quandall. Left side to Skirring. Nice drive to the hoop. Lays it up from the block for 2.
Exactly what she has to do.
Taylor with 9. 1:50 to play first quarter. A 9-7 lead for Decorah. Vogt with it on the right side. Head and shoulder fake to the right baseline. Cut off there by Quandall. Right of the circle to Aspen Havlicek. Right corner to McShane. A three-pointer no good. Zittelke clears the rebound for Decorah. That's Sandra. Out of Hudson. Hudson up into the front court. Around a screen to the right side. Around another screen to the top of the key, and she traveled with it. 1:27 to play here in the first quarter. 8 turnovers for Decorah. That's unacceptable.
Unacceptable, and they're all passing errors. We're not getting shots, Darren. That's the thing that's killing us here.
1:27 to play here in the quarter. A 9-7 lead for Decorah. 7 of the 9 points coming from Taylor Skirring to this point. Pika up into the front court. With it across the timeline. Pika, lob pass right corner to Vogt, through her hands, out of bounds. Turnover MFL-Mar-Mac. That's 3 on them.
Right, and the thing is, that was good defense that caused that again. We put pressure on their offensive end, and they just weren't able to handle it.
Skirring dribbles to the front court to our left. Decorah ball with a 9-7 lead. Skirring passes on the left wing to Kayla Quando, who dribbles to the free throw line. Her pass towards Hudson deflected. Abby runs it down right block. Underneath the Zittelke right block, puts it up and in. Sandra with her first 2, 11-7 Decorah. 55 seconds to play first quarter. Pika with it on the left side. Pika to the left wing, and Kayla Keener. And Keener ran out of real estate on the far side. It's going to be a turnover on MFL-Mar-Mac number 5.
Number 4.
Oh, you already put it down.
I already
You're
put
quick.
it down. I'm quicker than you can't believe.
That I can't believe. Did that come out right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you taught science, not English. Quandall underneath the Sarah Zittelke. Turnaround shot from the left block, no good. Sandra got the board, put it up, no good. Loose ball being fought for, taken by Pika. Pika quickly up into the front court, lays it up from the right block for 2. Pika with her first two, 11-9 Decorah. 25 seconds to play first quarter. Skirring on the walk into the front court to our left. Skirring stops, kicks it to Quandal on the left wing. And Sandra Zidlicki going to get called for a foul away from the ball down low. Sandra will pick up number 2, so you have a little bit of an issue in the post right now with Maddie McInerney and Sandra Zidlicki both with 2 fouls right now. Lizzie Hartman will come off the bench for Decorah to get Zidlicki. 16.7 to play here in the quarter, 11-9 Decorah with the advantage.
You know, we're doing a great job on the rebound end. We're limiting them basically to 1 shot. They haven't yet had an offensive rebound, Darren. But boy, that 8 turnovers is just a dagger in our throat right now.
Overall rebounding advantage of 10-3 for Decorah. Pika, the freshman point guard, up into the front court, passes towards Vogt, and the ball goes out of bounds. And they're going to say it was deflected, and MFL-Mar-Mac will keep the ball at the Decorah bench with 7.8 seconds to play here in the first quarter.
That was a break there because nobody was going to catch that.
Vogt will look to get it inbounds in the corner. Vogt underneath towards Keener at the basket, lobs it to the free throw line, and a jumper up by Pika is no good. Rebound down to Skirring. Skirring puts it up at half court at the horn. Off the back iron, no good. 11-9, Decorah will have the lead after 1 quarter of play, and we will hear from Hovden Oil.
Thank you.
Welcome back to Decorah, everybody. 11-9, Decorah with the advantage after 1 quarter of play. Taylor Skirring 7 points for Decorah. Haley Vogt 4 points for MFL-Mar-Mac. Coach B's got the calculator out, figuring out some of the stats here.
Yep. It helps me a little bit, Darren, if I know how to work this thing. Hey, right now, Decorah is out shooting MFL by 36% to 27. Both teams have shot 11 times. We've made 4, they've made 3. So I wouldn't think that either team is really too proud of their shooting at this point in time.
Bulldog basketball shooting to our right to start the second quarter. It's 11-9 Decorah. Kylie Pika, 5.4 freshman point guard, up into the front court, spinning away from the defensive Quandal. Passing between the circles to Aspen Havlicek. Her lob pass right of the circle goes to Kennedy McShane. Top of the key to Kylie Pika. Pika with the basketball, midcourt area, retreating to the midcourt area. On the dribble, goes left side, Kayla Keener. Keener driving in the left baseline, trying to get it off to Kennedy McShane. Ball goes out of bounds. Decorah will play it at their bench to our right.
Solid defense, Darren. I can't say it again. Solid defense. It's really good stuff. We got to do a better job down at the end. We got a mismatch inside. We just got to get the ball in there.
Quandal has it on the left wing for Decorah. Quandal takes the dribble, bounce pass underneath the Sarah Zidlicki, put it up and in, and a foul is called. Asking you shall receive, yep. Coach B.
Good pass, good move, kept her body shielding the defender. Defender had no option but to foul.
Sarah Zidlicki with her first points of the game. The foul went on Aspen Havlicek, her first, and the team's 4th. 7:22 to play second quarter, a 13-9 lead for MFL-Mar-Mac. Or Decorah on MFL-Mar-Mac's. Free throw no good. Rebound run down by Taylor Skirring. Right baseline. Right wing to Hudson. Top of the key to Quandal. Quandal on the right side to Skirring. Driving the right baseline. And a foul is called on Kayla Keener. Keener picks up her first and the team's 5th. Good to see that confidence on the floor with Taylor right now.
We have to have that, Darren. If we don't have that, we're in big trouble. I think some of these younger players, more inexperienced players, will come along, but they have to have somebody helping them out right now.
Inbounds it comes, Skirring right corner, three-pointer, no good. Rebound down on the weak side to Sarah Zidlicki. Left corner to Abby Hudson. Hudson will hold and look. Kicks it to Quandal at the free throw line. Around to Hartman's screen. Passes on the right wing to Skirring. Skirring drives all the way to the right block. Puts it up off the glass and in. Taylor already with 9. 15-9 Decorah, 6:50 to play first quarter. Biggest lead for the Vikings. First half, I should say. Between the circles with it, Kayla Keener. A high on the left to Aspen Havlicek. Back along the baseline to Shante Dron, who drives in, misses the shot, and a foul is called on Taylor Skirring. Taylor will pick up personal number 2, team foul number 7.
And that's a foul she just can't get. And the problem there was, Darren, she did get help. If we have to have help side defense on that, keep Taylor from having to try to cover that girl one-on-one.
And Doyle will come in to get scoring right now. In for MFL-Mar-Mac, McShane for Havlicek. Free throw was no good by Dron. 6:38 to play, second quarter, 15-9 Decorah.
This will be a real test right now to see how close we can stay on this lead with Taylor on the bench.
Ron makes the second free throw, 15-10 the score. Quandal underneath the Hartman, put up the shot, no good. Quandal got the board, left block, and a jump ball is going to be called. Quandal brought the ball down to her knees, allowing Dron to tie her up. And the alternating possession to Decorah with 6:30 to play second quarter.
We had a good play there, Darren. We just didn't get the layup to go in.
Underneath to Quandal, and Quandal gets fouled. A very good out-of-bounds play that time. Well executed. Quandal caught it at the right block and was fouled on the play. It'll be the 6th foul on the Bulldogs. And the foul will go against Kayla Keener. That will be her 2nd and the team's 6th. And originally the official said white 1-5, and now he's going to say blue 1-5. I know I've never done that as an official. I know you haven't either, right, Larry?
No, never done anything bad.
Well, Hudson's pass intercepted by Kayla Keener, who drives all the way down and lays it up for 2. First bench points for MFL-Mar-Mac. As Keener gets her first 2, it's 15-12. Decorah leads by 3 with 6:10 to play second quarter. Driving all the way down to the right block. Abby Hudson put up the shot, no good. Kayla Quandal got the rebound, put it up, got her shot blocked. Taken left baseline by Hartman. Left corner to Hudson. A three-pointer is no good. Rebound pulled down by McShane for MFL-Mar-Mac. Quickly ahead to vote. Back to McShane. Put up a 15-footer right side, no good. Rebound Abby Hudson for Decorah. Out of Quandal up into the front court. 15-12 the score. Decorah on top with 5:43 to play second quarter. On the left side with it is Hudson underneath the Quandal. Put it up, the shot. Shot blocked. Loose ball foul is going to be called on Decorah. And a wild sequence ends with an Abby Hudson foul. Her first, team's 8th. 15-12 Decorah, 5:36 to play second quarter, and Bridget's going to take a timeout. Full timeout, 5:36 to play here in the second quarter. It's 15-12 Decorah, and let's take a break for Hacker Nelson CPAs and business consultants. 5:36 left here in the second quarter. It's a 15-12 lead for Decorah. They led 11-9 at the end of the first quarter, and for most of the night, it's looked like some early season basketball.
Right, a lot of inexperience in the front court, especially for Decorah with Taylor on the bench. And it's showing here. We've made some mistakes there, but you know what? We got to get better. There's only one. Sometimes you got to play yourself into a rhythm in confidence.
Kayla Keener will go to the free throw line to shoot 1-1. Hasn't been to the line yet tonight and has 2 points. MFL 4 of 6 at the line and make it 5 of 7 as Keener hits the first free throw. 15-13 Decorah on top with 5:36 to play second quarter. Foul trouble going to be a little bit of a story in the second free throw. A Larry Berlin special air ball. No good.
Yeah.
King Surslin wouldn't like that one.
No, he wouldn't. I didn't hit the rim, though.
Schuring back into the game with 2 fouls for Decorah. Dribbling up into the front court, passes on the right side to Isabel Iverson. Underneath the Sandra Zillicki, right block, put it up, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Bulldogs in the person of Allison Corlett. Out of Kayla Keener. Keener up into the front court, around a screen to the right side. Now stops, passes on the right wing to Kylie Moose. Moose between the circles to Shantae Dron. Dron dribbles to the free throw line, left to the lane to McShane. 10-footer up and good. Kennedy McShane with her first 2, and we're tied at 15. Second tie of the game with 5 minutes to play second quarter.
You know, it looked like we might be pulling away, and all of a sudden it's tied up again, Darren.
6 straight points for the Bulldogs. Doyle with it left of the circle, top of the key to Iverson. Iverson drives to the high post right. Passes on the right wing to Taylor Skirring. Skirring driving to the right baseline, and a foul is going to be called on Shantae Drawn. Drawn picks up her first, team 7th. So Decorah going to be shooting free throws with 4:38 to play in the second quarter. 15-15 the score.
They really don't have a player that can match up with Taylor that I've been able to see so far.
And that's why Taylor's got to stay on the floor with the foul situation.
That's exactly what I was going to case next, Aaron. We got to make sure that she understands that she cannot do any fouling.
Skirring with 9, and she's 3 for 3 from the line thus far, and the first free throw up and good.
Yep.
Swisheroo.
Yep, nothing but net.
16-15 Decorah with 4:38 to play second quarter. Second free throw up. It is good. So Skirring into double figures with already a season-high 11. 17-15 Decorah, 4:32 to play second quarter. McShane at the free throw line, put up the shot. Barely off the front iron. The rebound pulled down by Abby Hudson. Hudson now to Skirring, who dribbles up into the front court. Around a screen to the right side. Lob pass underneath to Sandra Zidlicki. Right block, puts it up and in. Sandra with her second bucket. 4 in a row for Decorah. 19-15 Vikings. 4:10 to play second quarter. Top of the key with it is McShane. McShane right of the circle to Kylie Moose. Moose on the dribble, right wing, picks it up against the defense of Iverson, and a travel is called.
Yep. Again, good defense, Darren. Good defense.
I'm just impressed with the willingness to put in the effort on that side of the floor because, just being honest about it, Decorah is going to have to hold some teams down this year, and they're willing to play that end of the floor, Larry. Inbounds or across the timeline, it comes to Isabel Iverson. Back between the circles to Hudson. Hudson now to Iverson, trying to get it underneath the McEnany, and the ball was deflected out of bounds. Decorah will play at baseline left, front court to our left. 3:49 to play second quarter. 19-15, Vikings on top. McEnany in the corner. Top of the key to Hudson, right side to Iverson, right corner to Skirring. Taylor with the 3, no good. Rebound pulled down by Kennedy McShane. Her pass intercepted by Sandra Zidlicki. Top of the key to Iverson, and a foul is going to be called. And I believe they're going to call a block on an MFL-Mar-Mac and Kennedy McShane. Or no, they're going to call Sandra Zidlicki with a charge, and that's going to be the third on Zidlicki. 3:37 to play second quarter, and Zidlicki will have to go to the bench with her third foul, and Skirring with 2 and McEnany with 2 as well. Bridget's getting the explanation.
Well, there is no explanation for that.
And since that was an offensive foul, that shouldn't be free throws.
No, I don't know what they're doing here. They're completely discombobulated.
And unless they ruled the contact happened with the ball in the air, Larry, is that perhaps the reason for no player control here?
I don't know.
I don't know. I guess I'm not sure why there is free throws being shot here, as the free throw was no good, but Decorah was in the lane too early.
I think they're catching it right now.
There you go, Kat, focus in now.
And actually, they're keeping the girl at the free throw line.
I don't know what's going on here.
I don't get that, but hey.
Well, I'll tell you what happens, Darren, is that the official
free throw, no good. Rebound down to McEnany.
I think he's second-guessing himself a little bit.
Skirring underneath at the left block to Hartman. Puts it up for 2. Lizzie with her first 2. Taylor with the nice feed. 21-15 Decorah. 3:22 to play second quarter. Pass deflected away, taken away by Skirring. She intercepted the pass from Keener. Skirring with a nice jump stop. She'll lay it up for 2. You like those jump steps, don't you?
I love them. You saw what happened. The defender went flying through, went into the wall.
13 points for Skirring, 23-15 Decorah. 3-minute mark, second quarter. Driving right of the lane is Vogt. Vogt turnaround shot in the lane, good. Vogt with 6. 23-17. Decorah up 6, 2:50 to play second quarter. Abby Hudson up into the front court, passes on the left wing to Isabel Iverson at the free throw line to McEnany. Back to Iverson, midcourt area, passes on the right wing to Skirring underneath the McEnany right block, back to Skirring right wing, three-pointer, got it! Taylor Skirring with 16 for Decorah. 26-17 Vikings, biggest lead for Decorah right now. 2:27 to play second quarter. 9 in a row for the Vikings. Or a 9-2 run right now for Decorah. Drawn with it, top of the key, dribbles to the right wing, trades it to Vogt on a backdoor cut. Ball was deflected, taken by Corlett, goes top of the key to Keener, over on the right side to Drawn. Drawn underneath at the right block to Corlett. Corlett puts it up and in, and a foul is called. Corlett with her first two. And the foul is called on Iverson, her first. That'll be 10 on Decorah with 2:06 to play second quarter.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with that whole situation, Darren, but I saw the actual foul, and it was at best a 50-50 call.
Free throw, no good. Rebound down to McEnany for Decorah. But bottom line, the kids didn't let it affect them.
No.
Yeah.
And there's no excuse for fans reacting.
Wandall underneath the Hartman at the right block, put it up, no good. McEnany got the board, put it up, no good, but a foul is going to be called. Foul will go against Allison Corlett, her first, team's 8th.
And right now at this point in time, they haven't got an answer for our inside game.
Right now, the rebounding stat is 21-5 Decorah.
Yep. And really the interesting one is that they have not gotten an offensive rebound.
And Decorah has really cleaned things up here in the second quarter as well.
Yeah, we had nine turnovers going into the game, and now we still got 9.
Or the quarter, for that matter.
For the quarter, excuse me.
9 going into the game, that'd be a little unfair, wouldn't it?
Well, I don't know. We'd like to kind of spot them a little.
Second free throw, no good. Rebound tapped out of bounds. It's going to be Decorah ball. 1:48 to play second quarter. A 27-19 lead for Decorah. It was 15-15 about 3 minutes ago, and the Vikes are currently on a 12-4 run. Skirring into Quandall at the right block, put it up, no good. McEnany got the board, loose ball on the floor, taken by nobody. Vogt tied up by Hudson. Alternating possession will go to the Bulldogs.
This official here, he's more concerned about coaches and everything else right now than refereeing the game.
Keener up into the front court for the Bulldog. Bumped into and fouled by Skirring, and Taylor's going to pick up her third right now with 1:35 to play second quarter. Hope we don't got any plans later on there, Coach B.
This kind of dragging right now, a little, isn't it? I don't know if we'll have anybody left to play here the way this is going.
Keener's first free throw is going to be up and good. She's got 4 on the night. Doyle in, Skirring out, and this becomes a little bit of a key point for Decorah. Taylor's going to have to sit for the final 95 seconds of the first half.
Yep.
Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Lizzie Hartman had it. Taken by MFL-Mar-Mac, but they were touching the end line while they had it. 1:34 to play second quarter, 27-20 the score. Decorah on top. Against some pressure in the backcourt, Abby Hudson. Hudson still in the backcourt. Dribbles across the timeline with the left hand. Had it stripped. Taken by Doyle in the corner. Now to Hudson on the left wing. Top of the key to Quandall. 1:20 to play second quarter. Pass on the right wing to
Travel
to Hudson, and a travel is going to be called. So that's going to be turnover number 10 on Decorah. 1:14 to play second quarter. And Decorah will take a timeout, and it will be a 30. So 1:14 to play till halftime. 27-20 the score. Decorah on top.
Yep, it's been an interesting game, Darren. A game of spurts.
Yep.
You know, I think we looked like we were going to walk away from them, and then all of a sudden we didn't, and then we looked like we were going to walk away from it, and now we're not again. You know what I'm saying? So give credit to MFL for playing tough and staying in the ball game, and give credit for Decorah for coming up with those plays that have really looked impressive. Passing the ball well, getting the ball inside. Where we get in trouble is when we start trying to dribble and move around with a dribble. We need to move with a pass. And the best thing to do in that would be a backdoor cut. I think that backdoor cut's wide open.
Bulldogs with the basketball, dribbling up into the front court. Keener is going to be called for the offensive foul against Kayla Quandall. Keener is going to pick up her third personal foul, and that's going to be the 9th on the squad with 1:07 to play second quarter. Wasn't a lot different than the last foul, but hey, 50-50 as we say. Doyle with it on the right side. Brianna driving all the way to the right block, and she ended up traveling with it. Sorry for bringing up that turnover stat a couple minutes ago, ladies.
Well, again, we have to do a jump stop there. We'll be fine.
Inside of a minute to play first half, 27-20 the score. Up into the front court comes Keener, and Keener is going to be fouled, I do believe, by Kayla Quandall. We can't stand prosperity in this game. There's been, 7-8 seconds between whistles usually?
Well, the problem here, again, you mentioned it, is when Taylor went out, that makes a big hole in this team.
Kennedy McShane will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. 47.2 to play first half as McShane cans the first free throw. It's 27-21. Decorah has led by as many as 9 here in the first half. They've never trailed. 47.2 to play here in the half as the second free throw up and good. McShane with 4 points on the night. 27-22. Quandall tried to get it underneath the Hartman, and the ball was deflected out of bounds by Kennedy McShane. 42.3 to play a second quarter. Quandall looking to get it inbounds, tried to get it into Hartman. She lost control of the ball, and Quandall ended up picking the ball up after not reestablishing herself inbound. So
we've had 3 turnovers here ever since you said something, Darren.
I will sit here in guilt. Pika up into the front court for MFL-Mar-Mac, trailing by 5. Pika against Iverson's defense. Top of the key to Dron. Dron takes the dribble against McEnany. Bounce pass underneath at the right block to Pika. Turnaround shot no good, and a foul is going to be called on Isabel Iverson. And Iverson will pick up her second. Decorah has been whistled for 13 fouls here in the first half. Pika, first free throw up and good. Because right now, MFL-Mar-Mac with only 6 field goals in the game. Rest have been from the free throw line.
It's the only reason they're in the game, Darren.
28-22 the score. Second free throw up and good. 27-24, I should say. As Pika cans both free throws. Up to the front court comes Dron. Dron bounce pass on the right side to Iverson. Iverson top of the key to McEnany. McEnany midcourt area with 10 seconds left. Lost control of the ball. It's taken away there by McShane. McShane's pass taken by Vogt, who dribbles up to the front court with 2 seconds. With 1 second, Vogt will travel with it as the half comes to a close. Well, one half is done. Decorah leading 27-24 here at the halftime break. We'll recap it after we hear from Rockweiler Appliance and TV, Bruning Rock Products, Vicks Heating and Plumbing, the A&J Petersburg Agency, Insurance and Real Estate. During Iverson, Quandall, Sarah Zidlicki, and McEnany here in the second half for Decorah. Decorah ball shooting to our right. Scurrying, playing with 3 fouls, dribbles across the timeline. Left of the circle to Quandall. Quandall travels against Vogt's defense. Vogt, Harms, Dron, McShane, and Pika for MFL-Mar-Mac. Vogt right of the key now, stops, goes top of the key to Dron. Dron drives left of the lane, takes up a 5-footer and scores. Dron with 5 points on the night. It's 27-26 Decorah. 7:30 to play here in the third quarter. Skirring dribbles up into the front court. Passes on the far left side to Iverson. Iverson takes a couple of dribbles. Kicks it now to Quando. Ball deflected away. Taken away by Kennedy McShane. Quickly up into the front court to Haley Vogt. And Vogt gets bumped into and fouled by Isabel Iverson, who picks up personal number 3. Team foul number 1. 7:16 to play here in the third. 27-26. Decorah on top. Bulldogs with an opportunity to take their first lead of the game.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind what MFL strategy is, and that's to go right at Decorah.
Inbounds it comes to Harms, left baseline, put up the shot, no good. Maddie McEnany with the rebound. Now to Hudson. Hudson up into the front court. Passes on the left wing to Kayla Quandola. 3 is up. It dances out. Rebound being pinballed around. Ball is loose, taken by MFL-Mar-Mac. The person who got it was Kennedy McShane. Quickly ahead to Pekin, out of Vogt. Lob pass underneath to the right block to Drawn. Drawn against McEnany's defense, and McEnany fouls her. McEnany will pick up her third personal foul with 6:47 to play here in the third.
And again, she made a great play there. Just a great play. And then she got reachy on the second one. Just go straight up. Make her shoot over the top.
Trying to the free throw line to shoot a couple. First free throw, no good. Bulldogs not helping themselves from the line. 9 of 16 to this point.
They started out really hot. They were, I think, 5 of 7 there at one point in time.
Second free throw in play with 6:47 to play in the third. Second free throw, no good. Rebound caromed around and taken by Lizzie Hartman for Decorah, who came in to get McEnany. Here is
That's right.
Taylor Skirring, and Skirring is fouled by Kylie Pika, and Pika will pick up her first and the team's first of the second half. Hudson, right corner to Skirring, has time to check the wind. A three-pointer is no good. Rebound down Lizzie Hartman. Right wing to Skirring. She misses the three-pointer, but Hartman is going to get called for a foul in the battle for a loose ball. Or no, it's going to go the other way.
Yeah.
And the foul will go against Rebecca Harms, her third, team's second. 27-26 Decorah, 6:27 to play in the third. Skirring, left wing off the feed from Hudson. Three-pointer off the front rim. Rebound goes out of bounds. Last touch by Kayla Quando. And MFL-Mar-Mac will have the ball from the far end, shooting to our left. Trailing by 1, 6:23 to play in the third.
And if I'm MFL, I'm going to let us have that out-of-bounds play every single time until Taylor makes a three-pointer.
Vogt up into the front court, and she's going to get called for the offensive foul on Quando. Vogt picks up her first, team's third.
That was a good call. We had a good angle on that one, Darren.
First time for everything, right, Larry?
And that's a new rule this year. They're really clamping down on that bar arm.
6:10 to play here in the third. 27-26 Decorah with the ball, shooting to our right. To the front court comes Skirring. Taylor with 16 points, passes on the far left wing to Hudson. Hudson bounce pass to Sarah Zidlicki. Turnaround shot left of the lane, no good. Rebound Skirring, puts it up and in. Taylor with 18. 29-26 Decorah up 3. 5:50 to play in the third. Vogt passes on the near left wing to Drawn. Drawn drives to the left baseline on Skirring. She stops. Bounce pass underneath to Harms. Left block, puts it up and in. Harms with 4. 29-28 Decorah. 5:35 to play in the third. Skirring on the walk up into the front court. Skirring passes on the far left wing to Hudson. Hudson to Hartman. A shot left of the lane, no good. Sarah Zidlicki with the rebound. She backs in on the left block, and she travels with it.
We're just going just a hair too fast.
16 turnovers on Decorah. This is Vikings Radio, 1240 KDUC Decorah and KDUCradio.com. 29-28 Decorah leads in girls basketball on MFL-Mar-Mac with 5:15 to play in the third. Darren and Larry from Decorah tonight. Haley Vogt with the basketball, midcourt area. Vogt on the drive, dribbles to the right block, dribbles to the free throw line, goes top of the key to Harms. Harms on the right side to Pika. Three-pointer is up, it's no good. Rebound pulled down by Skirring for Decorah. Skirring dribbles up into the front court, passes in the right corner to Brianna Doyle, right wing to Abby Hudson. Hudson on the drive in the lane, now stops, and she traveled with it. 4:49 left here in the third quarter.
They just don't know what they're going to do with the ball. They just go to places that get them in trouble.
Bulldogs trail by 1 with the ball. Shooting to our left. Vogt to the front court for MFL-Mar-Mac. Vogt on the dribble. High on the left to Harms. Harms drives to the left block, put it up off the glass and in, and a foul on Brianna Doyle. The Bulldogs with their first lead of the night. It comes with 4:34 to play in the third. Harms with 4 of her 6 points here in the second half. Free throw up and good. And a 2-point lead for MFL-Mar-Mac with 4:34 to play in the third. Sandra Zidlicki in for Decorah to get Brianna Doyle. A little bit of pressure being applied by the Bulldogs. Quandall quickly ahead to Skirring. Skirring up into the front court. Taylor dribbles to the free throw line. Right side to Quandall. A three-pointer is up. It is no good. Rebound down to Kennedy McShane for MFL-Mar-Mac.
We've fallen in love with the three-point shot, Darren. It's not the good shot.
Vogt around a screen to the right side. Now stopped between the circles to John. John driving left baseline on Skirring. A turnaround shot from the left block is no good. Rebound pulled down by Hartman for Decorah. Taylor Skirring brings it up. We're at the halfway point of the third quarter. It's 31-29 MFL-Mar-Mac. Hudson underneath the Sandra Zidlicki to Quandall at the free throw line, and Pika gets caught with her hand in the cookie jar. A foul on her will be her second and the team's fourth. 3:53 to play here in the third quarter.
It's a crucial time for Decorah right here. We got to come back and get an answer here.
Skirring dribbles up into the front court, picking up her dribble midcourt area. Passes on the deep right wing to Hudson. Had it stripped by Haley Vogt, and Vogt takes it away. Ball will go out of bounds. Last touch by Kayla Quandall. Bulldogs will play it at the Decorah bench. Shooting to our left, up 2. 3:41 to play here in the third quarter. Up to the front court comes Haley Vogt. Vogt dribbles to the top of the key. Vogt spinning to the free throw line, now stops. Goes top of the key to Pika. Pika driving right side. Pika had it knocked away by Hudson, got it back, passes to Vogt. Her shot blocked by Sandra Zidlicki, pulled down by Kayla Quandall for Decorah. Kayla up into the front court, veering to our right. Lob pass underneath to Hartman at the right block. Back to Quandall right side. Top of the key to Hudson. Hudson driving left of the lane against Zidlicki. Put up the shot, wild, no good. Rebound down to Sandra, right block. Ball deflected, taken by Sandra. Right high post underneath at the left block to Hudson. A turnaround is up and good. Hudson with her first 2. Nice find by Sandra as well.
Yep, good pass.
31-31, 2:50 to play here in the third quarter. Up to the front court comes Vogt around a screen to the right side, driving in the lane. Hand pass to Harms at the free throw line. Put up the shot, no good. Rebound pulled down by Abby Hudson for Decorah. Kayla Quandall will bring it up to the front court to our right, and boy, did she travel.
Jump stop.
18 turnovers left in the ball game.
Jump stop.
.229 to play here in the third. 31-31 the score. Vogt up into the front court for MFL-Mar-Mac. Now to Harms, left of the circle. Hand pass to Pika. Pika takes a three-pointer left side. No good. Rebound pulled down by Sandra Zidlicki for Decorah. Skirring brings it up into the front court. Dribbles to the left wing. Bounce pass underneath to Sandra Zidlicki at the left block. Back to Skirring, left corner. A 3 is up. A 3 is good. 21 for Taylor Skirring. 34-31 the score. Decorah back on top. 1:47 to play here in the third quarter, and Skirring is going to get called for a body foul on Shantae Dron right of the circle. And she will pick up her 4th personal foul with 1:46 to play here in quarter number 3.
Not a smart foul there. Again, I hate to say it about it, but you got to know.
And they've been calling that all night. Yeah. Three-pointer up by Kylie Pika. No good. Rebound out of bounds, untouched. Decorah will play it. 101 seconds to play here in the third quarter.
Yep. Well, it'll be another test here to see how well we can do here.
34-31, Decorah on top. Bulldogs have only led once in the game. That was at 31-29. Hudson up into the front court for Decorah. Passes to Iverson on the far left wing. Her pass deflected off of a foot. Kicking violation will keep it with Decorah.
Got lucky on that one. That was incidental. There was no intentional kick there.
Bulldogs will bring Kylie Moose in to get Shantae Dron with 1:30 to play here in the third. 34-31. Looking to get it inbounds. They do so to Iverson. A 20-footer is up and good. Isabella with her first two. 36-31. Decorah up 5. 1:20 to play here in the third. Up to the front court comes Vogt. Passes on the right side to Keener. Keener underneath the arm to the right block. Put up the shot. Blocked by Sandra. And Sandra pulls it down as well for Decorah. Now to Hudson. Hudson up into the front court. Dribbling across the timeline through an Iverson screen. Stops in the left corner. Top of the key, Brianna Doyle. Right side, Isabel Iverson. Top of the key to Hudson. Hudson underneath to Sandra Zidlicki. Turnaround shot in the lane is an air ball from 5. Rebound to Kennedy McShane for the Bulldogs. McShane up into the front court. Now to Kayla Keener. Keener passes on the right side to Moose. Moose underneath the Harms right block. Puts it up and in. Harms with 7 points here in the second half and 9 on the night. It's 36-33 Decorah. 28 seconds to play here in the third. Up to the front court comes Hudson. Hudson deep in the left wing to Doyle. Top of the key to Iverson. Iverson takes a couple of dribbles. Stops. Left baseline to Hudson. A 20-footer up and good. Actually about a 15-footer. But Abby gets her second bucket. 38-33. 5 seconds to play in the third. Vogt driving into the lane. Put up a wild shot off the glass and in. As the quarter will come to an end. It's 38-35 Decorah as we head to the fourth. And we take a break for Ladybug Landscapes and Decorah Floral. Welcome back to Decorah, everybody. 38-35. Decorah leads it after 3 quarters of play, Larry Berlin.
Outstanding job of Decorah tonight rebounding, Darren. Right now we're out rebounding MFL. This is, everybody sit down now and get ready. Hold on to something. We've got 33 rebounds at this point in the game, which is great. They've got 8. And yet, look at the scoreboard. 3-point game.
Why is that?
Well, if we look at the turnovers, we've got 19. They've got 7.
Here we go, fourth quarter. Kennedy McShane, Haley Vogt, Harms, Moose, and Keener on the floor for MFL-Mar-Mac. Lob pass underneath to Harms, right block, put it up, no good. Rebound down, Brianna Doyle for Decorah. In there with Hudson, with Iverson, with McEnany, and Hartman on the floor. Up on the right side is Hudson, top of the key to Iverson, left side to Doyle. Doyle on the left wing, top of the key to Hudson. Hudson bounce pass on the right side to Iverson. Isabel driving right of the lane, had it stripped, ball goes out of bounds. Decorah will keep it at their bench. 7:30 to play in the fourth quarter. MFL in with Corlett, out with Harms. So MFL has their leading scorer on the bench right now. I'm sure that'll be for a brief time. Lob pass in towards Hartman. The ball will go over her head and out of bounds. And Decorah will turn it over for time number
20. 20 too many.
It's 20, not 22, right?
No, it's 20, but 20.
T-O-O.
Too many.
Okay, we just got to emphasize. We're not in mid-season form enunciation-wise yet, I guess.
Well,
we haven't done our early diction exercises.
Yeah, I didn't warm up before the game either.
I forgot my do-re-mi's. Top of the key with it for MFL-Mar-Mac. Kennedy McShane driving right baseline, lost control of the ball, and the ball will go out of bounds. And boy, they're going to call a foul on Maddie McEnany. Everyone was walking to the other end of the floor, and Maddie McEnany is going to get called for the foul. That's going to be her 4th. And the team's 5th here in the second half. So she's got to go out. And a turnaround shot in the lane is up and no good by Allison Corlett. Rebound down to Abby Hudson. Out of Kayla Quandall. Skring still on the bench for Decorah. On the right with it, Sarah Zidlicki, a 15-footer. No good. Rebound, Haley Vogt. Vogt up the right side of the floor. Vogt dribbles to the free throw line, dribbling all the way down. Put it up, no good. Lizzie Hartman hacked her good.
Well, we got to do a better job of helping out when they're getting by the guard. We got to step into that lane and take a charge.
And foul is on Hartman, her first, team 6, and Decorah will take a timeout here. 6:53 to play here in the ball game. Decorah leading 38-35, and let's take a timeout for Winneshiek Mutual Insurance. He's Larry, I'm Darren. We're back in Decorah. It's 38-35 Decorah. There's 6:53 to play in the game. Timeouts, Decorah with 1 left. MFL-Mar-Mac with their full allotment of 5. Each team has committed 5 fouls. Possession arrow belonging to Decorah. That's how we reset it with 6:53 left. 38-35, close competitive ball game for the most part tonight, even though MFL-Mar-Mac has only led once in this game.
That's right, but it's been right there. We've not been able to pull away. We've threatened a couple of times, but haven't been able to succeed.
Haley Vogt at the free throw line. She's got 8 points. The first free throw, no good.
How are the free throws doing tonight, Darren? Is that helping us?
Wow, you're finishing my sentences. It's like we've worked together for 18 years or something. 10 of 19 for the Bulldogs now. Second free throw, front rim, no good. Rebound down to Sarah Zidlicki for Decorah. And every time there's a missed free throw, Decorah is right on that board. Kayla Quandall up into the front court. Quandall with it in the right corner. Her pass goes top of the key to Abby Hudson. Hudson dribbles to the left of the circle area. Back between the circles to Doyle. Doyle passes on the far left wing to Abby Hudson. Underneath the Sarah Zidlicki. Left block goes up. Shot block. Foul called. McShane picks up the foul. Her second. Team 6th. And Sarah Zidlicki to the free throw line to shoot a couple.
Right. Good play there. Nice kind of a picket fence look. And give credit to Sarah for coming down there and handling the ball well.
And the first free throw, no good. That is Decorah's first free throw attempt of the second half. They are 6 for 9 for the ball game.
Yeah.
Harms back in for the Bulldogs. 6:26 left in the game. It's 38-35. Decorah on top. Zidlicki will have another. She's got 2 points. She's 0 for 2 from the line. Second free throw up. That one didn't draw any iron. Rebound pulled down by Hudson. Hudson now to Skring, and Skring going to get called for the travel. Should have been a dead ball because of no iron on the free throw, but works out the same. Gives Larry an exercise, putting that 21st mark in the turnover column.
Yep.
Got to avoid that carpal tunnel, right?
Yeah. I'm not good with my toes either.
Keener top of the key to Corlett, left side to Vogt. Vogt drives all the way in the left block against Quandall. Put up the shot, high off the glass, no good. Rebound taken there by Keener. Left it of the key to Harms. Harms now to Dron. Dron driving into the lane, put up the shot from 5, and it goes. Dron with 7. Bulldogs within 1. 38-37 Decorah. 5:49 to play in the game.
That was our first offensive rebound, Darren.
Quandall up into the front court for Decorah. Back between the circles to Taylor Skring, playing with 4 fouls. Skring on the dribble. Skring driving left of the lane, bumped into and fouled by Shantae Dron. Her second, team's 7th. 1-1 coming for the Bulldogs with 5:32 left in the game.
For the Decorah, you mean?
1-1 coming for the Vikings with 5:32 left in the game. 38-37 Decorah.
Good.
See, we're all sorts of something tonight. First free throw up and good for Taylor Skring. Taylor now with 22 of Decorah's 39 points.
That's another good shot there. Nothing but net. Boy, it'd be nice if we get ourselves a bit more of a cushion here.
Taylor will have another. Looking for point number 23. First free throw, second free throw, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Bulldogs. Harms got it. She'll leave it for Dron, and Dron will dribble to the front court to our left. Now to Kayla Keener, midcourt area. Passes on the far right wing to Vogt. Top of the key to McShane. McShane guarded by Hartman. McShane will hold and look. Pass in the right corner to Haley Vogt. Vogt with a head and shoulder fake into the lane. And did she travel or no? She was fouled. She traveled, but I had a little help in the travel process. Foul on Abby Hudson, her second. That is the team's 7th. It should be 1-1. As the Dan Sickles comes over and talks to Zach Current. And Zach, Johnny on the spot as usual. We'll say it's the 7th foul.
Well, this is going to come down to a law of attrition here at the end, Darren. That's just my forecast.
First free throw up and good for Shantae Dron, who now has 8 points.
Played a nice game tonight for them. She's been guarding Taylor the whole night too, and that's put a lot of pressure on Taylor.
Second free throw up and good as well. Dron with 9, and it's 39-39. Stirring tried to get it underneath the Hartman at the block, and it's punched out of bounds. Vikes ran a nice secondary that time. Just didn't finish.
Well, they got to put a little air into that pass to the girl in the middle.
Quandal to Hudson, right side to Stirring. Taylor on the drive of the lane, put up a right-hander off the glass and in. Taylor Stirring with 24 points, 41-39 Decorah.
That's what she has to do more of, right there.
4:50 to play in the game. Driving left of the lane is Dron, and Dron will get fouled by Hudson, her third, team's 8th. 4:47 left in the game. 41-39 Decorah. So, Dron will go to the free throw line for the 1-and-1. 9 points on the night for her. And she is 4 for 8 from the free throw line. First free throw up and good. 41-44, 47 left in the game. Second shot coming. It is up. It is no good. A rebound taken by Harms. She'll put it up. It's no good. Rebound taken by Sandra Zidlicky, and a foul is going to be called on MFL-Mar-Mac on the way out. Foul will go against Shantae Dron, her third, team's 8th.
Here we are. Who's going to make the fewer or more free throws, however you want to look at it?
Sandra has 4 points. She hasn't been to the line tonight. She struggled from the line historically. Hopefully that's a facet of her game that she gets better at, as the free throw up around the rim. No good. Rebound pulled down by Rebecca Harms for the Bulldogs. Now to Keener. Keener on the right side of Haley Vogt. Vogt goes top of the key to McShane. McShane on the drive of the lane. Put up the shot. No good. And a foul is called. Sandra Zidlicky will get the foul. Her 4th personal, and the team's 4th as well, or the team's 9th actually. I was going to say 4th. Don't think so, Darren. So 41-40 the score, 4:29 left in the game, and the free throw is up, and the free throw is good by Kennedy McShane, who is now 3 for 4 at the line and has 5 points. Bulldogs trying to take their second lead of the game. Up, around the rim and good. 42-41 MFL-Mar-Mac. 4:27 to play in the game. Midcourt area with it is Hudson. Hudson to Stirring, and a foul is going to be called on Shantae Dron. Dron picks up her 4th. Stay tuned for the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon following tonight's game. Stirring will have 1-and-1 at the line. 4:16 left. Ron got her 4th foul. Free throw no good for Taylor. Ooh. Sandra Zidlicky got the board. Back between the circles to Hudson. Hudson along the baseline to Zidlicky. Jumper up and good. Zidlicki with 6. 43-42 Decorah, halfway point, fourth quarter. Keener. Her pass intercepted by Hudson, and a travel is not called. They're going to call the foul on Vogt.
But you know what? They fouled her. They fouled her before the turnover.
Okay. Vogt picks up her second foul and the team's ninth. 1-1 is going to be the call, or is going to be what Abby Hudson will have at the line. 43-42 Decorah, 3:52 to play in this one. Free throw no good, and on the 1-1, Harms is going to get called for the foul for MFL-Mar-Mac. Harms picks up her fourth, team's 10th. So 3:52 remaining in the game, and 2 shots coming for Sandra Zidlicki, and Ashley Sickles is going to call a timeout. 43-42 with 3:52 remaining in the game, and let's take a timeout for Decorah Mobile Glass. We have 3 minutes and 52 seconds remaining in this game. Decorah with a 43-42 lead on MFL-Mar-Mac. MFL-Mar-Mac has committed 10 fouls. Decorah has committed 9. Decorah 1 timeout remaining. The Bulldogs have 4 timeouts remaining. Decorah has the game reset right now. That's the way we reset it. 43-42 Decorah, 3:52 to play. And Sandra Zidlicki to the free throw line to shoot a couple.
Well, it's come down to we got to make some free throws here, Darren.
Zidlicki 0 for 1 at the line. She's got 6 points. First one up for Sandra. It's off the back iron. No good.
That looked like a better free throw anyway, though.
Decorah here in the quarter is 1 for 8 at the free throw line. Oh, boy. Second free throw, no good. Rebound, Karam to the side, being fought for. And Sandra Zidlicki is going to get called for the foul in the battle for the board. And Sandra is going to be done for the night.
Good hustle play, but she has to know that that's not going to go. She's going to get a foul there.
Sandra picks up her 5th personal foul with 3:49 to play. And she'll foul out with 6 points. You brought up the free throw shooting. Decorah 1 for 9 here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's just killing us right now because they're fouling us and we're not making the shots.
On the night, 15 for 26 is MFL-Mar-Mac, and missing the first free throw at the other end is Kayla Keener. Decorah is 7 for 17 at the line.
7 for 17?
Yep.
Wow.
Second one coming for Keener.
Holy
free
smoke.
Throw is an air ball.
Unbelievable.
So the Bulldogs 15 for 28. Decorah is 7 for 17. Pressure applied by the Bulldogs now. 3:49 left. Decorah ball. They're up 1. 43-42. Inbounds it comes to Augusta Casterton. Back to Hudson. Hudson dribbles it across the timeline. Hudson dribbles to the right wing. A hand pass to Taylor Skirring, and Skirring is going to get fouled. And they're going to rule a travel on Taylor Skirring.
Wow.
Bulldogs will get the ball back, much to the chagrin of the Decorah crowd that time.
Holy smokes. Holy smokes.
3:39 remaining in the game. 43-42. Decorah up 1. Bulldog basketball shooting to our left. Up to the front court comes Dron. Dron to McShane. A three-pointer, no good. Rebound to Maddie McEnany for Decorah. Now to Abby Hudson. Abby Hudson up into the front court around a Skirring screen. She'll dribble to the left side. She'll dribble to the left block. Kicks it now to Hartman. A 15-footer is an air ball. Rebound being fought for, and a foul is going to be called on Augusta Casterton in the battle for the loose ball. That'll be the 10th on Decorah, so double bonus coming for the Bulldogs with 3:16 remaining. Casterton, her first, team's 10th. Bulldogs at the line with Drawn. Drawn has 10 points on the night. 5 of 10 at the free throw line. First free throw up and good. We're tied at 43.
Well, Taylor has not touched the ball here in the last 3 possessions coming down the floor other than that bogus tribal call.
Second free throw coming for Drawn to give the Bulldogs the lead. It's up, it's no good. Skirring with the rebound for Decorah. Skirring on the push-up into the front court. Skirring driving all the way down, put up the shot. No good, rebound Quandall. Dumps it to McEnany. Loose ball on the side. Maddie picks it up in the right corner, now to Quandall. Leaves it now to Augusta Casterton on the right wing. Passes over on the left side to Skirring, who will settle down the pace with 2:55 to play. Skirring on the drive to the lane, put up the shot, no good. Blocking foul, MFL-Mar-Mac. Foul is going to be called on Kennedy McShane, her third. Taylor to the line to shoot a couple. She's 2 for 4 from the line or 1 for 3 from the line this quarter. Overall, she's 6 of 8 at the line tonight. First free throw up and good. Decorah back on top, 44-43 with 2:53 left.
How many points does she have, Darren?
Yeah, you would have to ask me that. 25.
25. Good game.
Yep. Second free throw up front rim, back iron and through. 26 for Taylor Skirring. 45-43 Decorah. 2:50 to play in the game. Up to the front court comes Kayla Keener. Passes on the far right wing to Haley Vogt. Driving in the lane. Put up the shot. No good. Loose ball on the floor. Bodies to the floor. And they're going to rule it a tie-up. And Decorah will have the alternating possession. 2:39 remaining in the game. 45-43 Decorah. Vikes will have the ball from the far end.
I see a little tightness by everybody involved right now, Darren.
Fondal looking to get it in bounds, does so to Skirring, and they're going to call a double foul. Vogt will get the foul for MFL-Mar-Mac. Hudson gets the foul for Decorah. And I believe the way they assess this is no free throws and then a jump ball, and MFL will get the possession.
Yep.
Coaches.
And actually, since there was not an inbound after the previous jump ball, the arrow will stay in Decorah's possession. You look like you need a ibuprofen there, Coach P.
Jeez, what a game. All right, if they're all going to be like this, I don't know if I want to continue on this gig. This is hard on my blood pressure.
And probably other parts of the body as well.
It's an exciting ball game. Don't get me wrong, sports fans, but
inbounds it comes to Skirring. Skirring up into the front court. Skirring driving all the way down. She got bumped and she got fouled. And oh boy, Taylor's going to get called for an offensive foul. That's going to be it for Taylor with 2:34 remaining in the game. Augusta Casterton comes in for her with 45-43 with 2:34 remaining in the game. Our silence speaks volumes there. Vogt top of the key to McShane. McShane on the left side of Kayla Keener. Keener underneath the arm to the left block. Puts up the shot, no good. And Maddie McEnany with the foul. And Maddie will foul out with 2:19 to play in the game. She becomes the third Decorah player to be disqualified. And Harms will go to the free throw line to shoot a couple. Maddie done. And Sarah Zidlicki will have to come in. Stay tuned after this ball game for the Good Morning America Free throw up and good for Harms. She's got 10 points, 8 of them coming here in the second half. 45-44. Second free throw up. It's no good. Rebound Curran Durant. Taken by Abby Hudson. Oh, what you got here is an opportunity for some kids to grow up a little bit here, Coach B. Quando on the left wing, top of the key to Hudson. Decorah ball up by 1. Sarah Zidlicki down low, right side to Hudson. She's going to take a three-pointer. It's off the back iron. Loose ball, and a foul is going to go. And when this guy raises his hand, I don't know if he knows.
Who knows where this is going to go?
It's going to go against MFL-Mar-Mac.
I'm sorry. I should not complain about this. Officiate. No, what?
And actually, it's going to go the other way. It's actually going to go on Kayla Quandall of Decorah. Her second. And Harms will go to the free throw line.
He pointed the wrong way. She pointed to the girl that was going to shoot. Wrong girl.
Harms, first free throw up, no good. 1:58 to play in the game.
Well, it's an officials early season game also.
And let's face it, with the quality of play tonight, it's a very hard game to officiate.
Absolutely. I'm going to go there, Darren.
Second free throw up and good. And you know what? We're tied. 1:55 remaining. 45-44 the score. Hudson dribbles up into the front court for Decorah. Hand pass, Kayla Quanda. Bounces on the right side to Augusta Casterton. Underneath to Hartman. Now to Casterton, right of the circle. Top of the key to Quandall, left side to Hudson. Hudson, bounce pass underneath towards Sarah Casterton. Ball knocked away. It's loose. It goes out of bounds. It will be MFL-Mar-Mac basketball. There's 94 seconds remaining in the game. And it's 45-44, or 45-45 the score. Keener. Left side to Drawn. Left side to McShane. A three is up. A three is good. Kennedy McShane with 9 points on the night. 48-45. 1:15 to play. MFL-Mar-Mac up 3. Underneath towards the Hartman. Right block. Puts it up for 2. Hudson with the nice feed. Hartman with the bucket. 48-47 Decorah. 1 minute to play in the game.
MFL's ahead.
MFL-Mar-Mac is up by 1. Driving the baseline is the Bulldogs. Vogt gets bumped into and fouled. And I believe that'll go against Sarah Zidlicki. Sarah picks up her second. And the teams will be on their 10th. Vogt will go to the free throw line. She's 2 for 4 from the line. Free throw up, no good. 52.9 to play, 48-47, MFL-Marmac. Second one coming. It is up. It is no good. Bulldogs got the board. Harms, drop step, lays it up for 2. Harms with 13 on the night. It's 50-47. MFL-Marmac. 43 seconds remaining. Up into the front court comes Hudson. And Coach Storhoff is going to call a timeout. 41.3 to play. It is, I believe it should be 50-47 MFL-Marmac. Let's take a timeout for Decorah Tire Service. Okay, 41.3 seconds remaining. MFL-Marmac 50, Decorah 47. Decorah now is out of timeouts. Bulldogs have 4. Each team well beyond the double bonus foul-wise. And the Bulldogs have the possession arrow. That is the way we reset it. 3 Decorah players have fouled out. Skurring, Zidlicki, and McEnany. It's Quandall, Casterton, Hudson, Hartman, and Sarah Zidlicki for Decorah. Ball was inbounds, knocked out of bounds by Kayla Keener for MFL-Marmac. Kayla Quandall will play it inbounds right in front of us. Her pass deflected, taken away by Shantae Drawn. Lob pass to Haley Vogt, right block, puts it up for 2. Vogt with 10, and it's 52-47 Bulldogs. Up to the front court comes Decorah. With it in the corner, Hudson, a three-pointer is long. Rebound taken by Hartman, left baseline, 20 seconds remaining. Quandall right of the circle to Hudson. Hudson underneath to the right block, and Zidlicki shot up, no good. Rebound caromed out of bounds. Decorah will keep it with 10.5 seconds to play. Hudson will play it baseline right. Inbounds to Hartman. Now to Casterton. Top of the key to Quandall. Left side to Hudson. Three is up. It's no good. Bulldogs get the rebound. Quickly ahead to Vogt. Vogt will put one up at the horn. No good. And in come from behind fashion, the MFL-Mar-Mac Bulldogs defeat the Decorah Vikings here tonight. 52-47. MFL only led one time before the fourth quarter. And they stuck to it and got themselves a victory here this evening. Let's take a look at the scoring in tonight's game. The Bulldogs were led by Rebecca Harms with 13, Shantae Drawn with 11, Haley Vogt with 10, Kennedy McShane with 9, Kylie Pika with 4, and Allison Corlett with 2, and Kayla Keener had 3 points on the night. For Decorah, they were led by Taylor Skurring with 26 points. Sandra Zidlicki with 6, Abby Hudson with 4, Lizzie Hartman with 4, 3 for Maddie McEnany, Isabel Iverson with 2, Sarah Zidlicki with 2 as well. Free throws, they were a story in this one really both ways. MFL-Mar-Mac 17 of 35 from the free throw line. Decorah 9 of 19, including 3 of 11. In a crucial fourth quarter when you had an opportunity to seal the game away. Coach B, your stats.
Well, I wish I could give you better stats. I mean, certainly they didn't add up to a win for us tonight. Some very unusual play tonight, not only from the players but from the officiating crew. There was just some
weirdness,
some learning that needs to go on both sides, I believe. But anyway, the thing that's interesting here is both teams shot decent, but certainly not good. Decorah ended up shooting 39%. MFL only shot 38%. You mentioned the free throw percentages there just a minute ago, or the who made and what and everything else, and I think you would agree that that certainly wasn't a stellar performance by either team as well, especially in that third and fourth quarter when it really mattered for Decorah. We couldn't cut him to go down. But the stat that I want to make sure everybody's aware of is that Decorah, again, out-rebounded a scrappy NFL team, excuse me for bobbling there, 41 rebounds for Decorah. That's a great game. Anytime you can get that many, we had 14 offensive rebounds. Anytime you can get those kind of statistics, that should bode really well for your score. But on the other hand, you look over here to MFL, and they got a little bit better. They had some crucial defensive rebounds there at the end, limiting us to one shot. But they only had 15, so we totally out-rebounded them. The thing that was the killer here, Decorah ended up with 24 turnovers, and MFL only had 8.